audio and visual? More importantly, do you have both audio and visual? Figure out what you want to do tomorrow.
I mean, what am I options?
Clarksville, Nashville, stay here, whatever. Padded H harnesses, padded suspenders. Modular frog chest rigs running. Benjamin Brua, what's up? Byron Roberts, what's going on? Micro wallets, more suspenders. Split front chest rigs. Bang Bang, Tom, Jonathan, JD, Chris. JD, how's the new place right now? Hamster. Woodman, what's up? Kiri, how are you? How was Glenn's birthday? Jason, what's up? Kevin. What?
Somebody said, damn dyslexia, I read Dollar Day porno pouch.
Well, I mean, we can send them $1 a day with porno pouch. Sure, we can print some porno out and send it with it. Padded Hearing Pro Pelter Wrap, nice. Kevin, what's up? Jason, hey, how did that checkout thing work? How does that function? Like, we've had that app on the phone, but we normally have to show it to the lady at checkout. Got quoted $30 a rail tie. That's too much. That's crazy. That's a lot. You can buy them for less than that at Home Depot and Lowe's. Are you getting brand new rail ties or something? Who quoted you that? Look on Marketplace. William S., what's up? Carpenter, how are you? What in the fuck is up with the feed? We've got 38 people. I was literally on here for over a minute before anybody even fucking logged on. Hosfeld, what's up? Walk through the towers and it reads the barcodes in the cart. Got it. Yeah, that's how the Amazon store was. So does the cart have a little thing on it? 14-hour day, nice. Got some used rail ties, aerospace company for $5. Interesting. What would an aerospace company do with them? Oh, because they have rail ties to test engines and stuff. There used to be a General Dynamics rocket test facility that we used to go in San Diego. It was a closed down area, like nobody really knew it was there anymore. It was kind of over in Mira Mesa, out in the canyon. Glenn Young, happy birthday, man. Chase, what's up? How'd the trucks look? Todd John, what's up? Sovereign Vic, what's up? Dads. Can you show the size difference between the FUPA XL? We have a really good video showing you all of that, man. You can see it right on the website. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and show you, but we've got a really good video. Actually, here, we can show you right here. The dimensions are completely there too, man. Everything's the same, other than the length. 2 inches, maybe 3 inches longer. Tearing down aircraft, interesting. Local place selling rail ties for $28. Are they new? There's just like 5 cameras in the tower. Looks at the list in the app and reads everything in the car. So you have to scan it then. So you scan it still. Coming down from John Farnham pistol class next weekend. Nice. We're not around on the weekends, man. Stop by on a Friday if you get in town early enough. Went to sit down to make a deal, 21 F-250, putting right at 20,000, and then he wanted to try and pull some stupid 12% interest bullshit. Never was a fanny pack guy. Now I'm rocking the FUPA. So the deal with the fanny pack is you can wear it. It works great as a crossbody, especially while you're driving. You can wear it as a crossbody bag, but it comes with shoulder sets too, so you can wear it as a chest pack or a fanny pack. Notice a lot of your pals' webbing's handmade. Any specific reason instead of normal? Yeah, because normal webbing looks like complete ass. You'll notice if you're looking at it, it's typically, and it's not handmade, it's machine made. If you're seeing it, it's camo matched. If it's on a solid color, then we use webbing. Because the printed webbing doesn't match the material, and the printed webbing, well, there's a lot of reasons, but we make it, and it's not made by hand. If it's handmade, it takes 5 runs. You're going to sew 5 stitches in it. We have a machine that I had made with a custom attachment and a puller. So it's got a puller motor on the back, and it runs this through, folds it in half, and applies this over it, so it does it in 2 passes. And it makes it perfect to spec. FUPA XL, crossbody, at work, walking around the medical stuff, and a notepad. Nice. People who don't use the scan and go still have to show their receipt, but scan and go people just walk through. Nice. That's awesome, because we still are in line, you know, waiting for Martha, that old fucking bat there, to check all that shit out, to make sure that, you know, the shit you've paid for was paid for. That's cool. The scan app at Sam's Club, I've had it at Costco too. It never works at Costco on my phone. But man, we just go through, scan shit as we put it in the basket, and it is so fucking convenient. Isaac, I've got a lot, I've showed it a lot of times in the build videos on the full build series, how I make it by hand. How to do it without having, like, that machine is, I think I paid $12,000 or $13,000 for that machine. I've showed many times how to do it just by hand. We used to do it by hand. Tyler, I like the London Bridge plate carriers, but the real answer is get the plate carrier you need. Do you want you want it super covert and lightweight, or do you want it to where you're going to put a lot of weight in it and you're going to be in it a long time and you want air mesh and breathability, right? Just buy the one that matches. It's like having a pair of footwear. It's not one. You don't own one. You own one for different things, right? You don't wear tennis shoes when you need boots, and you don't wear heavy boots when you're, you know, for a heavy rucksack, a heavy stiff boot with a lot of support. You don't wear those out running. The wife has requested more TIFF Blue bags. We don't have TIFF Blue, buddy. TIFF Blue, I've not been able to get it. There's no more Tiffany Blue bags coming. The only way you will get anything in TIFF Blue is a custom order, and it costs a lot more money. So what you do is order multicam black or Typhon or another color with TIFF Blue thread, which looks like this right here. That's Amanda's setup there.
What
This rig here.
Oh,
We can't get TIFF blue, right? It's not been on any of the vendors.
that was not good.
Yeah.
And I look every time I go on there to buy more.
Angel, what's up? Veritas is a good budget entry. Who makes that, Isaac? I'd wear a slick carrier. Yeah, that's what a lot of guys do is they run just a slick carrier and then run the rig over it that you want. The wife has requested, Chase, I just bought my wife a new Camry because she blew up her car. I don't have the best credit, but my interest rate was 8. 12 is bullshit. Or are they mostly running? What plate carriers do you guys like? Just get the plate carrier. Even if you get a modular plate carrier that you can add shit to, you can still run it slick for like recce and reconnaissance stuff. But the real answer is don't get in a fucking gunfight.
Surely you don't need it.
AR-500 changed their name? I didn't know that. I wear 3 different chest rigs placards. Body armor inserts for SOE chest rig. Yeah, we've got for a couple of our micro rigs, Premier Body Armor made specific inserts for those rigs. Mayflower. Is Mayflower still in business? APC with upgraded bund and shoulder pads. I believe Mayflower was making Haley's stuff. Mayflower and Velocity Systems. He went from one to the other, or one couldn't do it when he needed his stuff or something. I think they flip-flop back and forth. JG, what's up? Wife's been married to a master ASC mechanic for 29 years. Apparently, yep. Plates are even legal in New York. I don't know. Allowed versus able, man. Do you care if the plates are legal if you're wearing them the day you get shot? There's a lot of shit. It's not illegal for the dude. Most of the guys that you're going to get shot by in New York, it's not legal for them to have firearms. It's probably not legal for all the Muslims in UK to have firearms either. But shipping containers are being dropped off. Shipping containers full of machine guns. Not fucking civilian guns, military guns. Jackson Golden Circle Ford give you something like a 20-year warranty. Would you ever do a backpack full build episode? I have. I did a covert, and I think I've done a day pack full build. But I built covert pack 2 or 3 times on video. Can you guys make a rigger's belt with a storage compartment inside? Nah, buy the Wazoo one. My friend actually owns Wazoo. We're really good friends with those guys. What's the storage compartment inside? We do the zipper, but no, I don't want to do that. Jake, there's some footage going around. I sent it to a few people yesterday. It was on Instagram Shorts, I believe. And shipping containers are showing up in neighborhoods that are high population Somalis over in England, and they are full of military equipment, military machine guns and armor, military, rifles. Wazoo's awesome. The Rigger Cash has been out of stock for years. Got it. Yeah, so they don't build their stuff. They have other people build their shit. It's just cut-sew shops. It probably wasn't a big seller for them. I'm not even familiar with it. I have a video with them. I did a live with them a couple months ago, Nicole and I, on a Tuesday live. And then I have a video we shot with those guys at Overland Expo. Overland Expo. Who's shipping the guns? Well, I would assume that the government's giving them the guns. Why? How about this? In the United States, right? Do you know that the IRS bought a bunch of M4s and millions of rounds of ammo, right? Do you know that the Board of Education bought thousands and thousands of shotguns and millions of rounds of education? Do you know that the Department of Transportation bought fucking millions of rounds of ammo and armored personnel carriers and M4s and belt-fed machine guns? Where do you think that shit goes? Where do you think it is? It's there to arm an army. Who will the army be? Will it be these fucking 50 million people they just let in the United States for gang warfare? Will it be for civil unrest? Who do you think they don't even have the personnel trained to use that equipment. So where does the equipment go? It's off budget arms. It sits in a storage warehouse or one of these big fucking salt caves, and they have it to arm people to fight against the people who don't fucking go along with their narrative. Our county has 5 MREPs. Yeah, we have one too. I remember during the Obama administration, they budgeted for train cars full of ammo. Yes. How about the 18,000 stainless steel guillotines? Go look that shit up. It'll tell you that it's all bullshit now. They'll tell you that it's a conspiracy theory. They've changed it all on the internet. Yeah, brown shirt army. Need 2 MOA dot for Somalis because they're so skinny and disappear. Look at the Club K covert missile system held in shipping containers. Yeah, that could be right up in all the harbors right now. What do they say? They check less than 10% of containers coming through. I'll bet that's a really high number, actually. What in the fuck? What in the world is going on here? MI5 or one of those groups. I had some pouches from them. Some were straight ass, some were good. Thing about those containers is you can have them dropped anywhere by anyone with a truck. Yep. My little 21-year-old cousin just joined the Navy, nuclear engineering. Friend of me and John's just bought a Trimmer Edition F-250, and it came with a lifetime warranty. That's fucking crazy. Who was that, Jason? Zach, how are you, man? How's your weekend going? Loophole makes a 1 MOA DOS. Recommended. You can tighten up groups. Jones is on air every day. Oh, Alex Jones. Anyone heard anything from Alex Jones? Do you have any tips on mounting a small assault pack with a Alice? I don't know what you're asking me. What do you mean with an Alice? Putting a small assault pack on an Alice pack frame? Is that what you mean? Josh DeWalt, what's up? Do I think we'll have an election? Ooh, I don't know. I sure hope so. Because all of our lives have greatly changed if you don't have an election. However, just the fact that so many people are having that conversation, you should probably evaluate what you're spending your money on and what you're doing. It will definitely not hurt you to have some extra fuel, have some extra protection, have some extra food, and have the ability to produce more of it. Yeah, we didn't have a primary. I'm getting 2 40-foot shipping containers when my work sells them. What are you paying for them, Chase? We see them going for about $2,500 now, which is considerably down. Yeah, to cancel a presidential election would be pretty next level. Yeah. All they have to do is declare war. Just look at what Zelensky did. If there was ever a year we wouldn't have an election, it would be this year. Yep. Did you ever think they'd try to put a fucking a president in prison? Did you ever think they'd indict him on fucking 130 charges? Did you ever think there'd be a court that would actually haul the president into court? And then all of them were fucking dismissed. They were all found to be bullshit. Who just had this big, huge computer glitch? Who was that? What company was that? You know, that's the same company that Hillary Clinton was tied with for Russia collusion. You know, that's the same place, the Dominion voting and all the fucking fake ballots and shit. You know, Trump back in 2016 or something said that company, was it State Street? I don't think it was State Street. No, it wasn't Intel. CrowdStrike, that's it. Yeah, living in clown world. 1,800, that's a good price, Chase. Are they one trip, one way? Do I believe the cloud sizes? No, of course not. They've already been busted out with AI. There's a bunch of pictures of the Kamala Harris shit, and when they zoom in on the people, they have like three hands, 6 fingers. Their faces are all fucked up. How about the picture in front of Air Force One or Air Force Two, and when you look at the reflection, there's no people in the crowd. No, of course not. The Dominion people were just indicted. Yeah, all their shit's falling apart. They know that they are going to pay the fucking price if he wins. So, of course, they're going to do everything they can. They have nothing to lose at this point. They're literally going to lose their lives. All their phone screens are different. Yes, 1 entry before getting. Nice, that's good. That's good, dude. Make sure you got a lot of rock ready to set it on. Clinton shit goes all the way to Barry Seal and Reagan. Yeah, they're very desperate, man. They are a wounded animal. They are a wounded animal. Be very careful. Why do people freak out about nylon holsters? Well, I mean, they're not as good as Kydex. I made nylon holsters forever and don't anymore. None of my people are carrying nylon holsters. And if I have one of my people that work for me carrying nylon holsters, I tell them they can't carry a gun here unless they get a proper Kydex holster. A lot of our photos glow when put through AI detector, yeah. I actually see some of these people held accountable. But Tyler, man, if you want a nylon holster, I mean, get a nylon holster. But I mean, there's so much better options because you're going to have positive retention. It's going to clip in place. Just everything about it. Just watch Harris Wall's rally. Only showed crowd behind, sides, and the right of stage. Yeah. It's like those, remember when everybody was protesting and wanted $20 an hour minimum wage in California, and you saw these huge crowds in front of McDonald's? And then when you saw the aerial view, there was only like 30 people there because they had them between pylons. Or you see the picture of the troop on the Chinese kid's head, but when they pull it back, it's not at all what you think it is. I even have the patterns out for our nylon holster. I built a couple, I don't know, a couple months ago. We'll probably put some out and sell them. But you can't beat the Safariland, man, if you want a drop holster. And guys don't really run leg holsters anymore. They run like a drop and an offset so that it just kind of like clears their side plates. Seem to be living in 1984. Yeah, and people don't read anymore. To include me. If I read, I fall asleep. A couple pages in, I'm asleep. But you can get 1984 on YouTube, or you can get it on audiobooks. And while you're doing that, you should check out Atlas Shrugged also. Yeah, Safariland, G-code. You can use that G-code adapter where it just clips on that plate with Safariland. Is the crowd allowed to have phones and record at Kamala rally? Good question. I don't know. It's free on Audible. There we go. Man, I am out of prepper fiction books. I'm listening to all kinds of bullshit 15 minutes here and there because I don't have a good audiobook right now. More importantly, I don't have an audiobook series. You guys will be happy to know, though, that I have a sign that says I'm a dentist. And now I have more tools, and I don't even have to use dirty tools. I can now sterilize them for you. And I have a dental chair also. So, interrogation or tooth repair, you pick. Missing 411, yeah, I've seen those. They're on YouTube. My kids have Tuttle Twin book series. Highly recommend to anyone with young kids. Nice, yeah. Andy Frisella has some kids books too. Listen to the book of Revelations. That shit would blow your mind. Dentists scare the hell out of me. Do you have a collection of surgical instruments? I do, yeah. I'm always willing to have more of them. Make sure you use the old Cooper mining flashlight for light we have upstairs. That thing's badass, isn't it? I saw a really cool flashlight today. It was round, like a hockey puck, and it had a wire bracket that lifted up. I don't know what it, I've never seen. I should have bought it, man. That's kind of my rule. If I've never seen it before, get it. I've never seen one of these. I couldn't get the back open to see what kind of batteries it took. No, it wasn't a carbide lamp. You have a container full of teeth. I'd love to have it if you want to part with it. M1A mags. I have pouches for M1A mags. All out of everything 465 Audible books takes a toll on getting new books. Yeah. Great class. Good, Homestead. How did Isaac do? He's a little retarded, but I think he was probably a good student. Buddy has a Mr. SATL that works great with his Velocity Jungle Kit. What is that, SATL? What's that? Mystery Ranch, got it. Do you need actual dentist tools for interrogation? I feel like a Dremel. A pair of pruning shears and a Dremel. My butt pack set up is close to John's size, and I use a medium Alice. It's a nice shelf. Yep. You just keep the stuff in your butt pack in like roll sacks or modules, and then pull them out as need be. And our butt pack expands twice the size of the butt pack. It's got that big drawstring in there. So you can put a lot of shit in there, but then you can download, put it in the pack, and then run a pack. How do I like doing aquaponics? So I don't grow a lot in my aquaponics. When it's cooler, we grow some greens and some cabbages. But when it gets hot, I don't do a lot in the aquaponics. I'm sure we could do more. But now I use floating rafts. So that means all the roots are down in the water. If I did it in some kind of grow medium, I would be able to grow more stuff. Check out Veterinary Supply for surgical tools. Listen to the Ranch series. I did, yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked it. Started Son of the Black Sword. Is that your son? I don't know what we're talking about. Can anyone point me to the covert pack build? It's there, man. I don't know where it's at. It's there. I've done it. Any chastity belt? I don't have a chastity belt. I tried to buy one from a guy last week. He wouldn't sell it. I've never found a real one. Just like an Iron Maiden. I've never found a real Iron Maiden. Most of that shit sitting in museums, and you don't really know the heritage and the lineage of it. Dabbling in aeroponics, pretty cool. John grows algae. I grow a lot of algae because I did not, paint my tanks or put any kind of framing. Really, I should just put like a nice, pallet wall around the tank. That would take care of a lot of the light. Looking at buying property in West Virginia. Because it's inexpensive, Tennessee sure is good, man. Love the old mining stuff, being in West Virginia. It was a big way of life. That's cool, man. Vance, how are you, man? Another thing I'm glad you brought up, most butt packs don't have enough structure that they can't be compressed down. Yeah, ours has 20 inches of compression webbing underneath, and then the straps have 20 inches, so you can put something under there like a bedroll, but it can also compress it way down, and you can more than double stuff the volume of the bag with the Rainfly the way it is. I'm going to build a butt pack that is narrower, and it will expand tighter. It'll be a roll top. Property in Tennessee is going up. Yes, it is. 30,000 more than I paid, absolutely. Use clay pebbles in basket with 20-second mist. Yeah, that's kind of how, I mean, like caliche, we use the clay pellets. I actually, for my net pots, I actually just use gravel off the ground. Hemostatic powder, use Arista AH. We just bought a bunch of old doctor office stuff today. Apothecary stuff, old medicine bottles, glass bottles. A lot of them still have all the stuff in them. What did we buy? Do you remember?
I don't.
Bunch of liniments and balms and bunch of cool shit.
Balm, liniment, I don't remember. Genesian violet, which is good for yeast.
Genesian violet. We bought a bunch of like old doctor office stuff. Day one homestead medical class. Everyone, y'all are missing out. Yeah, how was it, Tim? Do you have a recommendation on sleep setup for under that roll? Well, I mean, just like an isomat or a foam pad, and then poncho, liner, lightweight bag. If you want to really save some money, get you a 3-component sleep system and just use the first bag, you know, the thin one. Saying higher than a West Virginia trailer. There's a saying higher than a West Virginia trailer house. They put them things on cinder blocks high enough to park a car under. Yeah, I've seen all the ones on stilts too. Have a snug pack. Oh yeah, snug pack's very nice. Really good shit. As long as you feed them right, stuff can grow just about anywhere. 10 years ago, I bought my first SOE product. It was a black rigger's belt. Thanks, man. Thanks for still being here. Clay pellets make great sling. Man, I saw a guy taught his German Shepherd how to shoot a slingshot. He made a slingshot that goes on this dog's fucking paw, and the dog is shooting things with the fucking slingshot. I watched a video of it today. Different ways to make vinegar. Oh, very cool. It was interesting how to make the different kind. Vinegar is very important, man. That's gonna be huge. I got a double wide body bag today. Awesome bag, nice. DH, thanks for the order. I like West Virginia because there's so many mining towns there, and there's so much old shit just sitting around, and it wouldn't take much to get that shit running. Anybody have a rope maker? I want one of those old cast iron 100-year-old rope makers. I have to take a picture of this mini house on old Highway 69 south of 40. It's the sketchiest fucking setup. I got one that's pretty like that too. It's a tiny house though, and I'll bet it's 6 feet up in the air on cinder blocks. And all the cinder blocks are all stacked the same way, single column. Like they didn't put two and then cross stack them. And man, it's been like that the whole time we've been here. That motherfucker's been on those blocks for 18 years. I know a guy who sells rope they make. That's cool. With the old makers. Yeah, I want to buy one of those. I saw one on a TikTok or something a couple weeks ago. My kid took Homestead Meds class. She's basically a doctor. Did she take this one, Jason? Do you have medical stuff now? I have a lot of medical stuff, but I collect like medical oddity shit from asylums and, you know, old school type stuff. I've got a doctor's table. I've got a couple autopsy tables. You know, shit like that's my living room. My living room is set up like a doctor's office. Well, more like a museum. Did they put rebar and fill the... No, I don't think they did, Vance. That's a good idea, though. Co-op in Decatur was 17 a bag for rabbit feed. That's not a bad price. That's not a bad price, man. You can forage too. Having those things in a tract, but you don't have grass, do you? Clear out an area, start building some topsoil and get some fucking grass growing, and you can drag those things around on the grass. And once you start doing that with chickens and rabbits, that grass will grow super thick too. Sorghum grass. Put down seed for sorghum grass right now because it grows a foot a week. But more importantly, it grows 4 to 5 feet of roots. So it's really going to break that soil up and let water get down in that soil and start building nutrients. And a lot of animals will eat that. The rabbits can chew on it and stuff. But a lot of your trees, you can cut branches off the trees, clip the branches up small. The rabbits will eat the leaves off the branches. Blaze orange packs or so. Yeah, the blaze orange. I like that in the inside. It really kind of lightens up what's inside. And then on the outside, we're just all green. But we just did multicam black ones, and they got orange inside them too. Fodder. Fodder. Okay, so here's for people that don't know, fodder is just a fancy word for sprouts. So get you some cement trays or some 5-gallon buckets. You're going to soak your seed for 4 to 6 hours. You can go 12. And then dump it out into a tray or a bucket with holes. You can just have 5, 6 buckets in series. Soak the first bucket, there's no holes. Soak it for 12 hours. Dump it in the next one. Fill this one back up, let it soak for 12 hours. The next time when you're ready to dump it, you dump the first one into the second bucket and you freshwater rinse it. And by the time you're to the 7th bucket, you'll have a bucket full of sprouts. That's what fodder is. Kids have been pulling all the weeds growing around my property. It's becoming barren wasteland. Be careful with that. When you pull those weeds, that soil basically dies out. And when soil dies out and it rains, you lose what little soil you have. So you might be advantageous to keep the weeds. You can also take alfalfa. The rabbits will eat alfalfa, which is alfalfa hay. Homestead Med class today. Nice. My kids have been pulling all the weeds, man. Blaze orange. Used to sew our VS17 panels inside our packs. Yep. Guys, VS17 panels are expensive. There's a company on Amazon that won't let you buy but one of them. And yeah, stuff will grow in rocks. The Sudan grass will. Daikon radish will probably grow in rock too. You just need a shovel, man. Go out in the woods. Go out in the woods with a rake. Rake up all the leaves. Take a shovel. Take that soil. Steal it off the neighbors. Wherever you got it. Go on the side of the road and just take some shovels of fucking dirt. And bring it back to your property and start spreading it out where you want to be able to build grass. Jungle Tiger on the orange. Yeah, it's super nice that way, isn't it? Got full-size panels for $30. That's good, guys. If you need a VS17 panel, you can cut those in half or quarters too. You were told not to give them a lot of alfalfa. Who the fuck told you that? It's because if you're feeding pellets, a lot of the pellets are already a high percentage of alfalfa. You can still supplement them on alfalfa. I do all kinds of shit. I give mine rice. I've given mine corn. I give them oatmeal. Thought VS17 panels phased out. Can anybody verify that? I'm pretty sure they've not phased out. I watched a video that Blake Water put out recently. I've seen Spiritus do stuff on VS17 panels. That dude's current active duty cadre for SF. Blake Water was a recon dude. But they could have. I mean, maybe something new is out there. Random question for the fellows who raised teens already. How did y'all deal with them having their first girlfriend or boyfriend?
Be glad it's not a girl.
Be glad it's not a girl. There's a 5-hook rope maker on eBay. Nice. What's it going for? A couple $100. Guys still carry them for daytime use. It only works at night. IR only works at night, yeah. Yeah, and for IFF and shit. Most bad guys aren't going to have that shit. So if you got a little piece of it on your hat or whatever. $439. Make them comfortable, stay at home. Yeah. Yeah. Know them. SF guys buying them, so I don't think they're phased. Yeah, I don't think they're phased out. Or who knows? Maybe some dipshit decided to phase them out, and that's still a viable piece of equipment. Raised a teenage girl, my rule is he has to be man enough to come and look me in the eyes and shake my hand. Most don't. Also, raise your kids right, and you don't have to worry about it. As far as I know, it's something of a neon green kind of color that is supposed to almost glow in IR. Well, some of the VS17 panels are pink on one side and like a green on the other. Maybe that's why. I got 4 for $8, and that was shipping. What are we talking about, Tyler? 12-year-old has a Roth IRA. Gonna make my kid richer than any punk man she's considering. That's fucking nice, man. That's a good comment. You can use like a 5 lumen light and the panel to use it at day. Is Dory in this class, Jason? Is she taking this class this weekend? Steven, what's up, guys? How are you? Rather use Buzzsaw? Oh, yeah, for night? Yeah, an IR on some 550 cord. Will I make a plate carrier? Oh, you should totally hold your breath and see how that goes for you. If you need a plate carrier, buy a plate carrier. I thought I was going to walk over here and show you a stack of plate carriers. I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere in here is a stack of plate carriers. She took the one at Tacker Spot. Got it. No, I'm not. Yes, I've made plate carriers. Yes, we made plate carriers for the Navy. No, I don't plan to make plate carriers. If you see us ever put one out, it will be very, very simplistic. You'll be able to it'll just be a plate carrier that you can put a placard onto, and you can attach a cummerbund onto it or wear it without it. That way you can wear it with heavy gear, stripped down. Low power light and a panel on the ground to mark the 17 at night. My mistake on the oh, no worries. Picnic kit plate carriers for April. AJ Harrison, how are you, man? We were talking about you today. We saw somebody with a fucking hideous lime green 4Runner. And she goes, AJ Harrison would like that. I go, bullshit. He likes toxic green. He doesn't like that homosexual green. I said he's married. He's got children.
All right, Cody's shirt.
I was wondering what you were selling.
Only his packet fell off.
Also, my daughter was raised with people like James and John as father type figure in her life. Those two, and were a huge influence on her. It's a trip, right? We can say the exact same thing to your kid that you say, and she will listen to it from us, but will not fucking hear it when you say it. It's like teaching your wife how to shoot. Was it that highlighter yellow color? I've seen a few. It was a green, Dean. But it was like a neon version of that. It was fucking ugly. You still put 2-inch seat belt nylon for Alice behind Molly. No, we haven't done that forever, man. Nah. Haven't done that for 25 years, probably 20 years. There's 2-inch scuba here, and it's slotted, so you could put horizontals here. It's really there. So that you can Velcro that up. Good idea to keep signal gear with all your cut down to 17 signal mirror to 4-inch Kim lights, night eyes, keychain. Yeah, the night eyes, that's a big one too, guys. Can you have your guy re-upload early July Patreon video? Still, it probably hasn't been put up, man. It's probably just not up there. I don't know what to tell you. Scully hasn't been here for a couple weeks. We're redoing some stuff with video stuff. We've shot a bunch of content. If you look at the social media, we've not been putting up a lot of shorts for the podcast. Everything that's been going up lately has been more SOE focused. I haven't been shooting on the compound videos. They don't get any traction. I spend a ton of money. Like I'm spending $4,500 to $5,000 a month doing videos that nobody fucking comments on. So we're just kind of pulling the money back in and redirecting and refocusing what we're doing the last 2-3 weeks here. I like turtles. I like turtles. My kid said that on a video when he was 9 years old. His name is Cody Willis. What's the purpose of the extra tab of Velcro on the belt mount loops? On the inside, it's to lock to the inside of a belt. It locks it on your belt to keep your shit where you put it. The same reason all of our belt loops on all of our belt detachable pouches have that Velcro. It locks to the inside of a battle belt or like a 2-inch duty belt. Is there a surplus store anywhere near us? Yeah, I'll tell you where it is. It's not near us, though. You can go to Clarksville. There's a bunch of them up in Clarksville. Can you have your guy re-upload? You still have... And whatever... there's nothing that needs re-uploaded. Anything we loaded is there. If you're not seeing it, it's not there. We did some giveaways. Friday did a giveaway. We did a giveaway Wednesday. You have to be a member on YouTube, and you have to be a Patreon member. Got a XTS 2500 for comms, but I might take UVR cheap, rid of his GMSR radio, and need to run dual comms. Man, you should have Radio Made Easy do up a couple radios for you, because he'll program them all to your zip code or whatever freaks you want. Came through Clarksville on our way down from Michigan. Yeah, it's not far from you, man. Take the family, get out of town for half a day, go to Clarksville, you'll have a good time. PP1 must have been disappeared. It's a shame, too. Bandit Prepper 1. Clarksville's a good place to buy a retic. Who the fuck wants a retic? Who's trying to buy a retic? Did 10 years in the Army as an MP. Corey, thanks, bud. Thanks for being here. That Velcro belt loop lock really works. Used it on my spent mag for the last shotgun class. Yeah, it works. It works great, doesn't it? Saw one of your shorts the other day. I swear it had like 400,000 likes. Yeah, a bunch of them did. A bunch of them do. There's no fucking traceable return on money. And the high comment videos, it's all people who fucking take issue. It's good for traction, but it doesn't translate. We never see a spike in sales when it happens. We only see a spike in sales if the videos are about gear. and we're unmonetized. Like, I don't make any fucking click-through money. YouTube still serves you guys ads, but they don't give us any of the revenue. Baofangs all set through with the channels I need. Nice. You heard Panic Prepper one's in Costa Rica? He might be. It's probably an underground bunker from an undisclosed location. Only have like 4 Man, buy some radios. You can't send him your radios anymore. And I would tell you, you better hurry up and do it because he's probably going to stop doing it. It's a lot of labor for him to program those radios, and his profit margin is very, very low. In Beartooth, I mean, get you a Yaesu VX6R. That's the ruggedized, Japanese version, probably made in China. The Baofangs are $35. They work fucking great. For anybody telling you don't buy Baofangs, you should still buy fucking 6 Baofangs. They're so fucking inexpensive. Because inevitably, your asshole friend isn't going to have his radios. Yeah, price to frustration ratio. Every time I'm around him, he's like, why don't you stop doing belt rebuilds? And I did. That was the best thing we did. Stop fucking doing belt rebuilds. Everyone complaining. Everybody fucking, it's always an emergency. It was never worth our fucking time. The time it takes to undo the boxes and then decipher what the fuck the guy wants. We tell him what to tell us, and they don't. So we just stopped doing it. And that's what Evan was saying. He's like, it's not worth me doing these programmed radios. They always want the cheapest shit. Yaesus are great. Think about getting to. Yeah, you absolutely should. YouTube has been spamming the shit out of Bear's Intel briefs. Of course they have, and not paying for any of them. Baofeng, Baofeng. Is the ceiling 7 feet tall? It's pretty low. Yeah, the ceiling probably is 7 feet tall. Because I live in an area with no codes or zoning, so we took a building and put a second story in here. We put another floor in here, and I have a 6,000-foot loft upstairs. At the VA hospital, grandfather, geriatrics everywhere, causing all sorts of problem. Blaming speakerphones and screaming at staff. Oh, but do steroids shave off the 10 to 15 years? I don't think it does shave off 10 to 15 years, man. Yeah, my videos with the highest views get fucking the highest ads, absolutely. Like the interview with Lance. Yeah, because they know you guys are going to watch them. I bump the t-shirt box on the ceiling every time I walk in there. Well, stop hitting my ceiling, motherfucker. It leaves marks. Dudes come in here and like rest their hands up on the ceiling like it's holding them up. I'm like, stop fucking doing that. Dirty ass hands. Hand sewed my belt when the Velcro started to come undone. You should have a bucket of Baofangs to go around with your prep. Yeah, absolutely you should. With every bucket of fucking rice and beans, you should have a Baofang. Baofang, Baofang. Have a calm bucket. Jose, what's up, dude? How are you? Question about security cameras. I'm curious about your experience with camera systems. IR, and I don't have IR and thermal cameras, man. Well, I have IR. I have box store cameras. I have 3 separate sets that run simultaneously. And I have one of my sets uploads to a cloud, and it also uploads to hard drives that are inside of safes, inside vaults. And then I have a bank vault battery backup system that will run for 5 days. So even if the power was cut, I still have a backup system. What happened to the table? I don't know what we're talking about. More like $1 million less than 5? I don't know what we're talking about. A lot of you guys' comments, I will see them way after the fact for some reason. They don't serve them up in order. Beartooth and mesh network? Yeah. Yeah, do that. What's that? 15,000 per set? Do you have that? Nighthawk wireless cameras. They are night vision. They work fine. They upload to the cloud. And 2 terabytes. Yeah, so when the ATF comes and murders you in the middle of the night, they'll just disappear that from the cloud. They would here too. I mean, they would just break into my safe and take the evidence with them. Did you buy out a gym? Where did you get the hammer strength equipment? I buy hammer strength every few months. I add another piece of equipment. I have a friend that buys out all the East Coast YMCAs. A lot of gyms don't buy their equipment. It's floored, so they have it for a couple years and then they rotate it out, and my buddy gets all of that. But the answer is, if you want hammer strength equipment, you can buy it also. It's all over Marketplace. There's gyms, especially now, there's gyms closing down. There's guys that broker this equipment, and you can buy it and they'll ship it right to you on a semi-truck. During COVID, there was a gym in Nashville that went out of business, and I bought 3,500 pounds of GP rubber plate from them. If I buy brand new shit, I'd buy Arsenal. But no, I just, every few months I get another piece of equipment. I got a buddy, he's 14 minutes from here. He's got a 30,000 square foot building, and he has full gym equipment circuits. You can buy a whole set, or you can buy individual pieces. Like, he had 40 or 50 of these Matrix treadmills in there when I got this one. That stair stepper came from him because it's purple. It's like $1,000 cheaper. I bought it with the intention of just vinyl wrapping it. He's got all the free motion shit, whatever you want. And there's guys in every major city like that. Probably just toss thermite grenades in the house. Yeah. Yeah, after they burn it down, then they put some stolen machine guns in your house. That's how Enemies Foreign and Domestic opened up. Beartooths are 15,000 per set in sale right now. Normally 1,500. Got it. Cut marks on the. Oh, those are Sharpie marks, but I don't know why they're there. I assume it's Sharpie. I don't know what was happening here that all these marks got on the table. Yeah, like the brand new guns from Waco. I was in Lompoc prison with a guy from Waco. They killed his wife and kid. Carbon fiber vinyl wrap. Yeah, I have a carbon fiber toilet seat, a real one. Fupa Dangler, you're gonna love it. It's the best. Never fired and only dropped once. Kept debating myself on which one to get. Nothing SOE makes this point. Well, the beauty of the dangler versus the standard Fupa, the Fupa dangler, is you have the extra panel. If you don't need it, you just don't use it. But if you want it, you've still got it. It also makes the back a little more rigid. Yeah, that's the big thing, right? They put kiddie porn on your fucking computer. That's all they have to say. The Democrats are starting to look like that plane in Brazil. Well, did you hear there was like 5 or 6 dudes on board that were like pioneering cancer treatments when that plane in Brazil went down? Like some guys that said they had cures for cancer and shit died in that crash. Just like the AIDS plane. Just like all the, from the AIDS summit that said HIV didn't cause AIDS. Like fucking 100 of the top dudes that said Fauci was full of shit and that's all horse shit. They all died in one plane crash. Fupa is almost a year old. Seen a lot of miles. Still looks brand new. Nice. Beartooth, good investment. Only problem is the phone uses power faster than a Baofeng or more battery. Got it, yeah. So that's part of like the ATAC system. Calm windows and burst transmitters. Yeah, burst transmission. Yeah. What should we build next, guys? What have you been looking for that's not on the website? That's what we've been doing. You guys are asking for shit, so we do small runs of it. That's how all this stuff's happening. We just did a bunch of checkbook covers. We probably won't ever have to do checkbook covers again.
Multi-cam ones earlier.
Yeah, we got multicam, and then I got these multicam micros, rifle bags. What do you guys want that's not rifle bags? Padded belt. I built the first 36-inch padded belt Friday. A zip-on back panel that carries Gustav. What do we zip it onto? Dirt bike handlebar tool bag? Man, you can use the FUPA. Mount the FUPA to the handlebars. Kit bag to store your Yeah, I was looking at the back of the 4Runner this morning, and I thought, man, I need to build some kit bags. Shotgun micros, what kind? What color? We have several cut right now. Checkbook cover, don't care what color. I've got them, Jason. Just grab one when you're in here next time. Do you have multicam 1 quarts? Nope, we just got multicam. I have multicam 1 quarts out here cut. I think there's a batch of like 24 of them out here right now.
They're not available online.
Yeah, don't put them online till we have them. Got a couple super kit bags. Yeah, those are big bags. Got Rallymans also. There's multicam FUPAs out here. It was the first thing we cut. I don't know where they're at. And then I've got multicam suspenders also cut. Something nylon that would carry a box of Gustav rounds. How many Gustav rounds are in a box? It's a recoilless rifle. It's 20 millimeter. 3. Yeah, you can only shoot it a couple times.
Is that the one that makes you go brain dead? Or
Yeah, yeah.
blows out your eardrum?
Yeah, but well, yeah, it gives you fucking
Concussion.
TBI. Do sewing machines need a special table? Well, these sewing machines go in what's called a motor stand. And yes, it typically when you buy a sewing machine, a commercial machine, it's going to come with a table. And none of these have, you just oil them with a drop of oil through all the wicks on top. These big ones, they have a bottle that catches the oil. The lighter weight machines, some of them will have an oil pan with a pump in the bottom, but we've only got a couple of those and they don't even run in here. Yes, we checkbook cover, we've got them. We've got them. A goose will hurt every time you fire it, but it takes out MRAPs. Yeah, it'll punch holes. Tropic for shotgun micro. Guys saying Tropic, if you want a Tropic shotgun rig, send me an email. If, you know, we'll run a couple of them. Hardest part is the weight for Badass. Gives me something to look. What do you got on order, Dad? What are you waiting on? You said you ordered a XL FUPA. What color? I've got a bunch of them right now. Dirt bike handlebar guy. The FUPA mounts, you can mount the FUPA to the dirt bike handlebars. I see companies making dirt bike handlebar and motorcycle handlebar bags that look just like our FUPA. Need a shotgun micro for nighttime coyote hunting. Normally black, but it glows under night vision. Well, but do the dogs see it? The dogs don't see it. Dangler, Fupa, regular. What color? Dangler, Fupa, regular size. I have a bunch of them. What color? Need a pack to go with suspenders and belt that attaches like a hydro carrier. No, you don't. No, that's a stupid idea. No, you don't. You don't want to attach the pack to that system. Run a pack separately. I was going to build some Spec Ops light packs. That's the little backpack that people would run on the vest. It was one main compartment and it had a pocket on each side and a pocket on the front. But they're fucking terrible. Why are you coyote hunting with a shotgun? Just curious. I've because of your state regulations or something. I've never heard of coyote hunting with a shotgun. Scully said night vision was over. Now the coyotes are wearing them. How about an inverted L kind of zipper on the top side opening rucksack? I don't know, man. Tennessee law. No, bullshit. Guys are not fucking shooting shotguns at coyotes in Tennessee. We have a predator hunt here. Guys are fucking killing 600 coyotes in a night, and they ain't shooting them with shotguns. I have a tool roll that I use 3 straps to secure. Works well, except it's falling apart and the methods to secure could be improved. It's not mine, though. It's not mine that's falling apart, right? I already ordered the Dangler Fupa black. Oh, we got it. It'll ship to you tomorrow. You ordered it tonight? I mean, it'll ship to you Monday. It's right here. Night vision helmet. Fuck, you're spending some money, bro. Tennessee pays you for each coyote ear like $50. I don't know how much it is. Brandle's got a guy. Brandle knows where this dude dumps all his dead coyotes, and he goes and takes pictures. Brandle has video walking through a field, and it looks like there's 18,000 dead coyotes there. This guy kills them. Maybe he does cut the ears off. Maybe that's how he gets the bounty on them. New law started this year, even have to have written permission to be on the land. Interesting. Great class, Homestead Medical. Chuck is a fabulous instructor. Every medical bag kit he uses is made by SOE. Quite an endorsement. How'd my guy do? How was Isaac? $731 Zach, are you on here, buddy? Hey, you got your phone ready? Type in Tennessee coyote hunting new regulations. Good student, good, great. Dual thermal helmet, badass. Night hunting, got it, okay. Dad's sent me an email for what? What'd you email me about? Says shotgun only for night. That shit'll change. They'll be back to fucking thermals.
minutes before sunrise. No limit on coyotes that can be hunted. Dogs are not allowed. Only shotguns are allowed. A hunting license and written permission from the landowner are required. Night vision and thermal imaging are permitted, as are lights that are not attached to a vehicle.
Interesting. Well, if you're on a farm and you have livestock, then they're predators. You fucking shoot them with whatever.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's fucking anybody gives a shit about fucking. I don't think nobody's reporting coyotes anyways. Coyotes are smart. They'll pull your fucking they'll pull your males in with females in heat. Multicam, yeah, I have a multicam black chub bag. Those are fucking badass bags. Just got a new batch of thermals and night vision in because they're about to be an uptick. Becoming dangerous. Where did you get those at? What do you mean you got them in? Sent you an email about a chub bag. I have a chub bag. I have it available in multicam black. Is that what you want? It's not online.
I said it might not be online.
Check and see. I had two of them. Here's one. Yeah, it's online. Already own the chub bag I'm referring to. Got it. So, okay. What's up with your chub bag? Why are you emailing me? Big Timber, what's up? Walked right up on a deer today on my hike, 10 feet. Fucker just chilled. Working a gun shop, got a lot of people wanting. Got it, okay. Open seam on the bottom. The seam's supposed to be open on the bottom. It's folded under and stitched. We didn't leave a seam open by accident. It's so that you can put a sheet of plastic in there. It's on purpose, just like all of our tool bags. Hide your cash, put your Krugerrands in there, go get you a cutting board and cut it until it fits in there, put a thin piece of melamine in there, put a piece of ABS plastic in there. It's like that on purpose. It's on the outside. Okay, then I will look at it. If it's on the outside, there is a problem. That's an issue. AGMR Rattler, Adlers, and didn't see what thermal came in. About an inch long. Yeah, there's something wrong with it then. We'll issue, I'll forward that email to Amanda. Actually, send your email to Amanda. The same you get your emails from. Just reply to that with it. And when she looks at it on Monday, we will just issue you a shipping tag, and that will come back. We'll fix it and probably turn it around the same day. Hello, person. Hello, federal agent. How are you? Trying to get clip-ons. Ryan, how are you? Hello. I'm good. Urchin. Do you like umi? Or is that an unagi? No, unagi's eel. Umi is sea urchin. Tennessee Wildlife has entered the chat. I feed animals. I don't shoot none of them. Huh?
So we don't feed no coyotes.
No, we don't feed no coyote. We have dogs, man. Coyotes don't come near here. You're confused. What are you confused about? My AGM rattler likes to use raccoons. What's an AGM rattler? What is that? We saw some dead raccoons today.
I mean, you're on the road.
Yeah, we were on the road in Tennessee. We saw some dead raccoons. There's a canoe. How big do you think that is? 20 feet?
At least.
20-foot
I
canoe?
think it was a 30-foot.
No, I don't. Maybe it was. It's a strip wood canoe. It's painted green on the outside, like dark forest green. It was made in 1910. Was it for sale? How much was it? $900?
I didn't even entertain.
I thought it was for sale. I said we should hang it from the roof in here in the garage, and then just fill it with like taxidermied raccoons. No, I don't understand the logic of only shotguns either. But the wildlife guys are doing some absolutely insane shit, man. People around here in the hunting areas are losing their fucking shit over the mismanagement of the duck blinds. Raccoons make good hats. Yeah, I have one. Where's my raccoon hat?
Over there, some asshole keeps taking it off the backpack.
Trash company logo has a raccoon on it every time I see. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a bunch of taxidermy raccoons and put those child gas masks on them. My suspicion is because you can call a coyote in pretty close, so it could be within shotgun range. They're just making it more difficult. Oh, this isn't a real raccoon hat. Last year, a few people lost their lives over blind shootings. Oh, Benton County is on America's Most Wanted and Unsolved Mysteries all the time. People getting killed over pearls, because there was a lot of pearl diving, freshwater pearls, and over duck blind drawings. Every other year, somebody gets fucking killed in Tennessee over it. I don't even hunt. I've never been hunting in Tennessee ever.
Most people only hunt duck just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
For sport. It's not even.
Yeah, most of it's just drinking beer out in the blind.
It's not even for feeding.
Ever made any H-harness with front panels or thought about it? We've set up the new suspender set so that you will be able to put a front panel on it, like a small placard, like a 3-mag wide deal. Have you ever seen roadkill with a party hat on a I have seen the balloon. Or a free kitten. I've seen that too. Yeah, that's fucking great. I love it. So around here, like, it was weird when we moved to Tennessee because there's dead animals everywhere. Coming from San Diego, you had a guy that drove around in a truck and picked up all the dead animals. Like, you never saw dead animals on the road. Float panel. I don't know what a float panel is, man. I don't know what that is, Bradley. Do you have a recoilless rifle? That was you asking the recoilless rifle questions, right? Haven't hunted meat in years. Just help people with pest control. That's cool, man. 32nd Street left permanent marks on me. Yeah, we used to go down by 32nd Street. When a cop pisses off my wife, she sends them to the city roadkill calls. That's awesome. Been known to carry one now and then. Awesome, man. Right on. So we did some stuff with the West Coast SEALs, and they had them in the armory. I was never present when they shot any of them, and we never had any requests for any equipment. So I've never built anything specific for the Carl Gustav. Found a dead raccoon along some rail tracks with a new cigarette in its mouth. That's fucking cool. Urchin, just ask the question, man. In a complete sentence. Found a dead raccoon when the cop pisses my wife off. Amphib base left permanent marks on me. So I heard it's all combined now, listening to the Sean Ryan show with the XO from Buds. SWIC is now combined. It's the same, it's one program now, I guess. Be pretty cool and a hell of a lot lighter to have something other than steel and plastic. I'm not opposed to building it, man. I don't have, I'll bet we could buy some dummy rounds. I bought some 40 Mike dummy rounds off eBay the other day. Man, they look just like fucking HEDP rounds. They're fucking spot on. They're made of like this foam. So do you have anything made from No, we don't make shit out of canvas. They used canvas and because we didn't have synthetics, and now we have synthetics. Canvas gets wet. I know waxed canvas. I have some waxed canvas here. No, we make all this stuff. We build it out of 500 denier Cordura. I've been building gear for 35 years. I started this company when I was 17 years old. Watch raccoons steal eggs from neighbors while I drink my coffee in the morning. That's awesome. Any of your gear made with thicker flame? No. Don't catch on fire. If you're worried about your gear catching on fire, you got a lot bigger fucking problems than your gear catching on fire. We have a crew in Tennessee that picks up roadkill. They're buzzards and possums. Good point. Yeah, good point. And then then it's illegal to fuck with those buzzards. Those buzzards come down when cows have their calves, and they eat the eyeballs out of the calves while they're alive. What's my Rumble channel name? I'm pretty sure it's SOE Tactical Gear. Forgot who it was, but they were talking about CQC AT4s that have a water pack on the back to deaden the back blast. Huh. Every video I load to YouTube automatically loads to Rumble. I'm pretty sure it's SOE Tactical Gear. Kept us with the Hell Chair Heroes Hell Week until we got our own training pipeline. Got it. Black buzzards are terrible. We have those nasty things here. Yeah. If you ever see a house in the winter with them all sitting on the roof, that means somebody inside died. Those buzzards used to piss me off. They used to get sucked into our engines on the helos I worked on. Oh my God. And they stink. So all they eat is dead shit. Yeah, SOE gear will survive an IED blast. Yeah, we've done that. At least that's what she read in the book. I heard you just paddled boats a lot. I heard you just painted chip paint. I heard you ate paint chips and polished brass. Bosun mate. Nomex will burn. Yeah, Nomex will burn, guys. Nomex will burn. It just burns slower.
And you definitely feel the heat through it.
Yep, you feel the heat through it. The thing with the Nomex is that it's not going to, you know, a synthetic material or Nomex, it's not going to stick to your skin. It's not going to melt into your skin like synthetics will. Definitely ate some paint chips. Definitely had some paint chips. Worried about sparks. Got it. We took one of my Velcro patch panels and intentionally lit it on fire. And fire wouldn't light it on fire. It melted it, but it wouldn't light it on fire. We had to pour gasoline on it to get it to burn, and then it only melted. It never even fully combusted. What Larry said. There's a video out there. Look up burning patch panel on this YouTube channel. I've got 5,000 videos on here. Yeah, if only they had Nomex office furniture in Building 7. If only there wasn't thermite paint painted all over the place. And if only there wasn't primary and secondary and tertiary explosions. Yeah, if you're a welder, use cotton. This shit's not for welding, man. I don't know why you would wear nylon when you're welding anyways. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in just a minute. We'll go a couple more minutes here. Questions, comments, statements, any equipment you want to see before we get off of here? Anything you're curious about here? Who was the guy asking all the shit about day packs the other night? And here they still sit. He didn't buy one. You know, when I ask guys, I'm like, hey, what do you want? And they throw out all this shit, and I'm like, send me an email. Every night, dozens of dudes. One guy sends the email. Only ever one. Usually none. Stop it with the conspiracy facts. That's right. SOE shit on the job site. Oh, get a large tool bag, man. You'll love it. Get a large tool bag. Got a drop of melted thread on me. Oh, yeah. It fucking gets you, man. That and razor blades. Do they fit all sizes? David, ask a specific question. I don't know what we're talking about. Does what fit all sizes? Use the stickers on your hood. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good place for them. Tried any of the wild lettuce? I have not. We have not. We processed it out. Hundreds of how do I get you to print my shirts on the lives? All you have to do is have 100 shirts.
His lives are interesting.
We got a shirt coming Monday. It's pretty nice. We went simple, old school, an old logo. And it's OD green ink on a black shirt. It's very nice. I'll show you. Stand by. Maybe I will show you. I'm not sure where everything is on this phone here. Motherfucker, I know I've talked to you. Where's your... There it is. Large tool bags are legit. Buy the Velcro back mesh pockets. Yeah, because it sucks up to the wall really nice, and you still have all the main compartment size. Always trying to look for less like a dork these young welders come through. Freedom, what's up, man? William. Always trying to look like less of a dork. Just be a good welder, man. Just be a welder. Do the aluminum can trick. Those kids can't fucking weld an aluminum can. Do fun politicians? Yeah, that's a good one. Stand-up pouch about 4x8. Oh, I don't know. No, it's bigger than 4x8. I'm guessing it's 6x12. Yeah, I'm saying it's at least, because this is 2-inch here. 2, 4, 6. It's even bigger than that. But when the bottom pops out flat, I'll bet it's 6x12. It's a good size. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great evening. Be safe. We will see you tomorrow. Hey, I put up some shorts on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Go check them out, please. Comment on them. That helps. Go to all 3 platforms and comment on the exact same video for me. I appreciate you. Tool bag holds at least $500 a quarter. Yeah, it'll hold a lot of fucking weight, man. Holds thousands and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Night, guys.